10 cuts on our head. I haven't had any cuts for a long time, so for Zoe to be wounded and out in her green boiler suit is a big deal. I'm excited to write this episode.
When I came back to Casualty a year ago, I felt that Zoe had become a slightly drier, more sensible character than she was when we first invented the character back in 2007. When she was a rebel, she was a genius whose life was chaotic, but she would find true peace over a body and resource.
I think a lot of people who've watched the show over the years know that Zoe has that in her, and she's tried to be very, very professional and not show her wilder side.
For Zoe, she's got this dilemma. She wants to be a doctor, but the clinical lead stuff's taking over.
You're meant to be our clinical lead.
I am clinical lead. You do remember that I inherited this role, Charlie? Yeah, I'm doing my best. What the hell am I meant to do?
Do it better.
She sort of tried to be a grown-up, but deep down I think she joined medicine to be able to just save lives in her own way. You shouldn't really have stayed with me, should you? Maybe not, but you needed me, and you needed me more than you needed anyone else.
So this episode is a really big episode for Zoe. She makes an incredibly big decision at the end of the episode.
Yeah, she's in a very rebellious mood in this episode. I think she's got to a turning point, lashing out and going off and being a maverick doctor again.
At the point when Zoe takes the call and makes the decision, is she going to go out to the helicopter crash or is she going to go and see Guy? It's probably the biggest choice her character has made in the show since I can't remember when. It's massive because it's about her literally putting the clipboard down and renouncing management in favour of jumpsuit, chaos, frontline medicine.
So we've got Zoe being a bit of an action girl in this episode.
In a nutshell, a family go up in a helicopter that crashes at the bottom of a cliff, which is very unstable. Zoe, our clinical lead doctor, goes to assess the injuries and subsequently gets trapped in the helicopter.
I call it a little Tomb Raider style outfit. I think she's a bit gung-ho. And of course she loses the heels. Huge footwear decision for Zoe having to put these big boots on.
Our biggest stunts tend to take place when there's a big moment of crisis for one of our characters, a big ethical, personal choice, a big moment of career change for them.
It's certainly this is the most ambitious stunt I've ever been asked to do on Casualty. To achieve helicopter flying, helicopter in peril and crashing is a very kind of ambitious thing, so, you know, a stunt for something like Casualty to achieve.
I had to do a lot of research, so I was talking to about 2 or 3 different helicopter experts, fire experts, coast guards, as well as our paramedic, doctor and nurse advisor, and a ballistics expert as well.
The first thing when you get a script like this and you realise what the aspirations are for the script is to break down what actually the script says and how you have to achieve that. And also, here we wasn't real helicopter we could fly in, so obviously it is how much we could do with the roving helicopter. That was going to be weather dependent, and then what we might have to augment later on.
So the flying we're doing today, clearly it's a very small space.
I didn't realise how cramped and small a space it was until we did 9 hours in there on the trot. At one point I likened it to being locked in the back of a boot.
There are certain aspects of it we can't actually do, so therefore those we need to actually shoot on the ground, and then we replace the green screen with the sky plate, which we've actually shot already this morning. Once we've finished here, we then go into post-production. It will be a combination of the plates will go into edit and they will be edited, but we will also extract some of the information beforehand and start working on it. We've already built a CG helicopter and we've done some previous work on that, which we will put back into the edit.
The helicopter crashes in just over the corner from the cliff, which we used the location of a quarry.
I think on the second day I likened it to a coffin because there was smoke being pumped in. We had rocks, pretend rocks on the top of it screwed into this box.
Obviously, you can't crash a helicopter, so it's working out in conjunction with stunts, special effects, VFX, how to, the combination of the above enables you to kind of make it look like you've crashed a helicopter for real.
It requires an awful lot of preparation, but yes, there's a huge element of fun involved.
This particular episode was huge, and when I first watched it cut, I nearly wet myself. Even when you see the thing that leads to the helicopter crashing, it completely takes you by surprise.
I think when she has the freedom to be rebellious, she's in her element. I mean, Zoe is never better than when she's broken. So the more we break her, the better she gets.
We needed you here.
I didn't feel needed. I just wanted to do something right.
We felt that it was time to do something really, really massive in Zoe's life, to give her a huge professional dilemma, and the ramifications will be felt on screen for about the next year.
That's me done. That's me